What's going on, guys? Nick Foy here from FoyGolfAcademy.com. Today's video, we're going over the basic chipping setup to help you learn how to get set up properly for a chip shot. Now, I want to preface this, there's not one way to chip. You can set up multiple different ways. There's different instructors out there who advertise for different methods of the chipping setup. So I'm going to go over some of the basics, different ways you can set up, why we might make adjustments, moving the ball more forward, moving the ball more back in our stance, shifting our club shaft more forward, straight, and more backwards as well, so that we can hit different types of chip shot. So first things first, ball can start more middle of our stance here, shoulder width apart feet, and then we can get a little more narrow, a little more inside of shoulder width to get a little bit more stability. We don't need a super wide stance when we're chipping. We want more of that weight on the lead leg so that we're not rocking our lower body as we're making the chip shot. So by keeping more weight forward, we can focus on just swinging the arms, making contact with the ball. We don't have to worry about weight shift and accidentally moving too much to where we skull it or chunk it. Then as far as ball position, if we need to hit higher shots, we can move it a little bit more forward and get our shaft more straight up and down here. That's going to help add more loft to the shot, as opposed to when we need to hit lower shots, we want to move it back more, have that shaft leaning a little bit more forward. That DELOFTS the face, allows us to come hit a lower punch shot that keeps that flight lower. So you can manipulate your ball position a little bit, as well as the shaft lean a little bit, to help you change the trajectory of your shot. And then as far as going with the follow through, we don't want to go through and around our body like we do on a full swing. We kind of just take these arms back about halfway, make the shot come through, and we don't usually finish all the way up here, so we can keep that face more open, and that's going to help pop chip shots up. So overall, play around, find what's comfortable for you. Starting with your stance width, find a stance width that you feel like you get good balance, but not too wide, not too narrow. Find a ball position more in the center or slightly back of center to start with, and then play around with moving it further back and further forward and see what's comfortable for different types of shots you're trying to hit. And then lastly, play around with moving that club shaft either more forward or more neutral where it's straight up and down. We don't really want to have it back angled backwards. That usually messes with the leading edge of the wedge and can cause more inconsistent contact. So you're going to get better contact keeping that shaft either straight or slightly angled forward, where our hands are more pointing towards our hip here or towards our center of our belt buckle for the straight shaft. So try out a different combination of shaft lean as well as ball position, as well as stance width and weight, keeping it more forward on your stance, and you're going to be able to hit a variation of different chip shots. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Share this channel with a friend who plays golf. Let's get more people into the game, learning how to play golf. And it'll be more fun for you and your friends if you guys can go out and play better rounds of golf after implementing these different tips in these videos. So I appreciate you being here, giving me some time to watch today's tips and lessons. You can find more about our training programs, our drills, our different practice plans that we have available for golfers to utilize at FoyGolfAcademy.com, which will be linked below in this YouTube video.